Every day, millions of animals go about their lives, hunting, hiding, migrating, surviving, completely unnoticed by most of us. But among them are a few species that carry a heavy burden. Not just because of how they live, but because of how we view them. Feared. Mocked. Dismissed. These are the creatures that make us flinch, squirm, or turn away. But what if we've been wrong about them all along? What if the animals we misunderstand the most are the ones with the richest, most fascinating lives? This is the secret life of nature's outcasts. And it's more incredible than you ever imagined. Let's begin with the vulture, a bird often seen as a symbol of death. With its bald head, hunched posture, and scavenger diet, the vulture has long been associated with decay and doom. But in reality, vultures are among the most important environmental cleanup crews on the planet. Their stomachs are so acidic, they can digest anthrax, rabies, and botulism, diseases that would otherwise linger in carcasses and spread to other wildlife. They don't cause death, they prevent plague. They help keep ecosystems healthy, clean, and in balance. And yet, in many cultures, they're still demonized and even hunted. Now let's talk about bats. Thanks to myths, horror films, and the association with vampires, bats have become some of the most feared animals on Earth. But in truth, bats are ecosystem superheroes. Some species can eat thousands of mosquitoes in a single night, reducing the spread of disease. Others pollinate night-blooming plants, including agave, the plant used to make tequila. In fact, without bats, we'd lose dozens of crops, including bananas, mangoes, and cocoa. Far from bloodsuckers, most bats are gentle, intelligent, and incredibly helpful to both people and the planet. Yet habitat destruction and fear have pushed many species to the brink of extinction. Then there's the hyena, perhaps one of the most misunderstood mammals in the world. Often portrayed as cowardly, dirty, or sinister, hyenas are actually complex, intelligent, and highly social animals. Their matriarchal clans are led by strong females. They have intricate communication systems involving vocal calls, scent marking, and even social rituals. And they're not just scavengers, they're skilled hunters capable of bringing down prey much larger than themselves. Hyenas play a vital role in their ecosystems, controlling populations and cleaning up after kills. But due to centuries of negative portrayal, they remain widely feared and persecuted. What about sharks, the ultimate ocean villain? Thanks to movies like Jaws, sharks are often seen as mindless killing machines. But most shark species are not aggressive toward humans at all. They play a crucial role in marine ecosystems, keeping fish populations healthy and reefs in balance. Without sharks, the ocean food chain would collapse. And yet millions of sharks are killed every year, many just for their fins, based on fear rather than fact. Even the infamous great white shark is more likely to flee from humans than attack. Next up, the opossum. Often dismissed as dirty or aggressive, opossums are actually clean, shy, and immune to many deadly diseases like rabies and Lyme. They eat ticks by the thousands, reducing tick-borne illnesses in human populations. They also clean up garden pests, snails, and rotting fruit. And when threatened, their famous playing dead act is a natural defense, not cowardice, but survival. Despite their awkward appearance and unfortunate reputation, opossums are gentle guardians of the night. Let's not forget the spiders. For many people, spiders are the stuff of nightmares. But most are harmless to humans, and absolutely vital to our environment. They control pest populations, preventing infestations of mosquitoes, flies, and crop-damaging insects. Their silk is one of the strongest materials in nature, and their venom has been studied for medical breakthroughs, including painkillers and anti-clotting agents. And with over 45,000 species, spiders are one of the most diverse and fascinating groups of animals on Earth. Yet they're still killed on sight in millions of homes. And finally, there's the rat. Urban pest. Carrier of disease. Symbol of decay. Right? Well, not quite. Rats are actually incredibly intelligent, empathetic, and social animals. In lab tests, they've shown the ability to solve complex puzzles, show emotional distress when others suffer, and even display regret. They groom themselves constantly. They form strong social bonds. And they've been instrumental in helping humans study everything from neuroscience to medicine. In some parts of the world, specially trained rats are even used to sniff out landmines and detect tuberculosis. They're not pests, they're partners in survival. So why do we fear these animals so much? The answer lies in centuries of myth, misunderstanding, and media portrayal. We've been taught to hate what we don't understand, to fear what looks different, to eliminate what doesn't fit our image of what nature should be. But if we look closer, if we see them for who they really are, we realize something powerful. These creatures aren't villains. They're survivors. Helpers. Healers. Cleaners. Pollinators. Protectors. And without them, the world would fall apart. So the next time you see a bat, or a spider, or a vulture circling above, remember this. They're not here to hurt us. They're here because they're needed. Because they play a role in a story far bigger than we've been told. This is the secret life of the most misunderstood animals. And it's time we saw them not with fear, but with awe.